What is up, guys? I'm Zuff.
I'm Rob.
I'm Bryce.
And this is Real Time. Today we're coming at you with a review video. This one is for our new K-drama, Sweethome. We're reviewing the first 4 episodes. So basically we're picking the best clips out of the first 4 episodes, putting it in the middle, and then doing a discussion on the 4 episodes at the end. This is going to be a Patreon exclusive. So due to that, we only have it on Patreon because of copyright claims on YouTube. We got strikes back in the past with our other K-dramas, so we're keeping it just on Patreon, but we have a bunch of other Patreon exclusive K-dramas over there, like 2521, Crash Landing on You, Weightlifting Fairy, Kim Bok-ju, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, and Itaewon Class, so make sure you check all those out as well. And yeah, we're gonna go right into the review.
Holy, bro, that was close call. Whoa.
Oh, I think that was the disease.
No, it was.
Oh, that's just straight up a demon. Oh my god, is this Imagine Dragons?
Yeah,
It's the League song.
Warriors.
It's the League of Legends song.
It is.
Damn! Holy fuck!
What?
I'm not even sure what just happened, bro. Oh,
That was her.
did she have like fucking powers?
She decked him.
Dude, she launched him across the fucking street. She didn't just deck him.
Are they all just different, like, mutants?
Holy.
What?
That thing's kind of scary.
Is that Hyun Soo?
No,
Oh,
just knocked him down.
Okay.
Yo.
Oh!
Ah.
Is that a web?
Yeah.
Holy
Out
shit.
of its mouth.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Nope. Absolutely not. All right, well, definitely a hot start to Sweethome. I really liked the first episode. I just the monsters were crazy. I was not expecting to see what we saw, honestly. I figured maybe they were going to be at least starting out to be closer to zombies, but like not at all, honestly. They are just straight up monsters. And I think it's pretty clear that at least most of them are very different from one another. Like, whenever it happens to you, it's not like the same thing.
One looked like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, dude, there were some crazy variations that we saw there at the end. I'm honestly, I'm really excited and terrified to see all of the potential possibilities of these creatures.
It's interesting too because like the way it ended with our main character bleeding from the nose and then just knowing the first scene of him, like,
He's one of them.
definitely he's not fully one of them, I don't think. I feel like he's more human than anyone we've seen so far, but he's still definitely, he was taking bullets easily. His eyes were all black. I don't know if it's like super concrete on how, if we know how it spreads or not, but it seems like it's like airborne, maybe physical touch. It's something with the blood or something, I think, because of just how much blood you let out from the nose. But yeah, I really liked the first episode. Like I said, we weren't sure if we knew anyone going into it. We recognized a few people already, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I feel like it's going to be, like Zuff said, a lot of people here in the apartment complex, and I just feel like they're going to be getting mowed down one by one every episode.
Yeah, we recognized a lot of people, like Juri from It's Okay to Not Be Okay. What was his name?
Yo Jung?
Yo Jung from The Glory. Just very cool characters. I'm super pumped to see these people in action. I mean, Yuri is completely different. She's like a bass player, and I feel like it's sort of gave us our direction on all the main characters. It's definitely going to be the guy with the scar on his face.
I'm really interested in him.
I feel like he knows more than he's letting on, just right off the bat.
The bass player, the tap dancer, and then Yo Jung, obviously. I think,
and his sister, I believe. Is she the dancer?
Yeah, she's the tap dancer. I think those are pretty set, like solidified. Obviously, the firefighter too. I don't think she did get stung by the scorpion tongue. I think that one zombie or monster we saw, that big one, I feel like that one's gonna be like more in common. Like that one will probably be around again. Because it definitely made us take a good look at that one.
I feel like that main dude who plays video games a lot, I feel like he's gonna be like a good monster, sort of. Like, I already am getting the feeling that there's going to be like different classes of monster or whatever. Like, I'm gonna go into a bit of spoilers for All of Us Are Dead, so if you haven't seen that, don't continue watching. But
I referenced it a few times.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely gonna be like regular monsters, and then like people that can control the monster abilities a little bit better, that aren't like just crazy monsters. So I also think that there's gonna be like people that are using it for bad or whatever, like, but that main dude is like an example of someone who's gonna use it for good, potentially.
Yeah, even that girl that was knocking at our main guy's door, we'll get his name down in an episode, but she seemed very normal until he was like, let me see your arms. Then her eyes switched and everything. Like, she was definitely just
Trying to trick him.
munching on her cat.
Yeah.
And then she jumped out the window and definitely survived that fall. So I feel like these monsters are built different. Is that the same girl that was on the phone, like, crying?
I think, yeah.
So what was that about? Did something happen on the phone? Did she get something on the phone? I don't know.
How does it? Yeah, I don't know how it spreads. It's really contagious.
That'd be the scariest part. One of the scariest parts of if something like this happened is like, well, how do we get it? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Someone that we know.
Do they go out in the daytime?
Yeah, I don't think they have a problem with the daytime.
No, I actually don't think they can. I think
Really?
that's why that was hiding in the
Maybe.
dark.
I
It
just-
still killed it.
If they can't, I don't think they've said anything about it yet. Maybe they don't know that.
I don't know though. I think maybe they can, because didn't the dad fall out and get attacked during the daytime?
Oh yeah, the eyeball was just out in the daytime,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, they're fine to be in the day.
But it looked, yeah, it definitely was like drinking her blood. So I wonder if they can, like, if they consume blood or whatever, they grow or get stronger or whatever. I don't know, but definitely I feel like they're gonna just keep getting. I think just that shows also they're getting smarter and just
Yeah.
evolving a little bit, which is scary to think of.
I mean, that girl's daughter finally made an appearance and died right away. And the military man died, so...
He was cool.
Rest in peace to them.
He was helpful too. I think he was like, would heal people and stuff.
It's sad too, because he was like, if you help us now, I promise I'll help you find her later. And like,
Yeah.
he went and he was gonna go help her, and it just cost him his life. It's crazy. That dude though, that was tied up, all taped up, he returned in a weird way. He had money, right? There was money in the suitcase. Oh Jesus, I don't know how I'm misremembering that. I was like, did he give them money and then they got food from the guy? He showed up with just a suitcase full of food. I do not trust him whatsoever though. He seems super evil. He had this weird smirk on his face. It was odd whenever he wanted to like leave the group and go off on his own, in my opinion. He seems like just the clear-cut antagonist right now. He's definitely like hiding it though, trying to, I think, win over the people. I feel like he could definitely, like, I don't know, just cause something real bad to happen.
Yeah, there's someone who's a spider, because the one girl who was working with guy with glasses is stuck in the basement. Tried to turn the electricity back on, which it did come on, right?
Yeah.
It came back on. She's down there in a spider web, and I remember seeing like the spider, but then a human walked away and locked her in the basement with keys. So I feel like one of these people can turn into spiders, and I feel like the guy who brought the food might be one of the big guesses.
That one woman though with the dead baby that was pushed on the stroller.
She's kind of sick.
Yeah, she turned this episode, and I think that is a thing about accepting your past or whatever, and that has to do with being able to control it, because both her and Hyun Soo did the same thing, and she can control it. She's trying to protect the kids now. We got a nice little squad rolling in 1408, I believe it is right now, so I think they're going to be able to do a lot of damage. I hope these kids stay safe. That's like the main thing to me is I don't want them to die. I feel like there's a good chance the old man will go out eventually, and maybe a few other people, but I'm wondering if if them or anyone else is going to return to the first floor like my man just said over the loudspeaker, because it might be good to get everyone together, but it also might kind of like, if something bad happens, everyone's wiped then. So maybe keeping groups is a better idea.
I don't know where to begin, but I feel like whatever she became, it looked like a baby in a womb. Like at the end there, like something growing inside of something. And I feel like that's not just a coincidence that like she's so obsessed with her dead baby and like obsessed with children and everything. I don't know. Maybe your desire has something to do with the type of monster that you become or whatever.
I could see that. Yeah, I don't think that the one creepy dude is a monster. It seems like he's just super intrigued by the idea of being one. He's like asking Hyunsu like, how do I do it and stuff. And I think that the gangster got the keys to his room maybe, so maybe he'll go find something in there about what he's been up to or whatever. But he definitely has an ulterior motive, and it's I don't know, it seems like you turn to a monster when you don't really want to, I feel like. But then again, that lady did turn into a monster to save the kids, so I don't know. I just feel like that old man turned into a monster right there when he was yelling, and he definitely did not want to turn into a monster at that point. But maybe it was his desire to get Hyunsu out so strongly that made him turn. I don't know.
We got a little flashback of Jisoo. She was in the batting cage. I don't know if she was a baseball player or not, but we saw the guy who was holding the guitar, and I think it actually was her boyfriend who may have hung himself or hanged himself. So that's a bummer. We slowly just get flashbacks of everyone, and I think we're going to get to know everyone's backstory. And we briefly got introduced to two new people at the beginning, which I don't think I really want right now because I actually don't know what's going on.
There's too many people right now, and they're introducing more. One thing I want to address is I just don't know if we can trust Eun Hyuk, the guy we recognize from The Glory. He just seems so like just slightly evil. I don't know how else to describe it. Like the firefighter girl said that he knew that there was a monster down there whenever he asked her to go turn the power on. And I don't know, just his mannerisms and behavior, the way he looks, talks and stuff, just kind of seems like he's maybe has an ulterior motive, or that he just knows more than he's getting out.
Also, he's the one that told everyone to come down, so like getting everyone gathered in one place.
He could be the mastermind.
Yeah, and his sister also just like walks around like she isn't bothered by what's going on. It's like a monster takeover.
Yeah,
and she's just like,
this is boring.
Yeah, and everyone's business and stuff. So maybe they got something going on. I could see him being evil though, for sure.